Just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, ex-employees of BuzzFeed have spoken out about the Try Guys and Ned Fulmer. The Try Guys recently tweeted that they were taking a break and would be coming out with new content soon. The Tripod will be taking a week off and returning next week on October the 6th. We wanted to take some time to formulate our thoughts before recording the episode. Thanks for being patient. Someone commented, "I'm sorry. I just don't think I could ever bring myself to watch content made by people who someone cheating on their spouse would choose to associate with. You lost a day one fan." Some fans were also shocked that Ned was getting cut from the group that fast. Even though he cheated, they were like, wow, to fire him though? Another fan had tweeted, "I think they're figuring out how to walk the fine line of helping fans through the process and also allowing a personal life F-up to stay in the narrative control of those directly impacted, namely Ariel and Will, who might not want their business even more all over the web." So the Try Guys actually got a bit of backlash after the cheating news broke because they were accused of keeping Ned on the show until his wife found out, and only then did they decide to remove him from the group. However, a pop culture news Instagrammer had recently shared a private message they'd received from an employee of the Try Guys exposing what really went on behind the scenes when the Try Guys first found out about the cheating scandal in their workplace. The anonymous employee had said, "Hi, I work with them and can say that the other guys did not know and were not covering for him at all. They immediately removed him from videos and had to launch an internal review when they realised it was an employee. They had to go by the book because he is an owner and couldn't fire him, but they put him on leave during the review." People saying that have no idea. The other guys have been doing all they can to make sure they were respectful of his wife, who has worked with them, and their kids, as well as protect their employee. They are disgusted and surprised by what they have learned. Since the cheating scandal got exposed, Redditors dug up this anonymous user's experience with Ned hitting on their friend when they were drunk last year. And this is leading people to believe that surely this isn't the first time he's cheated, but rather the first time he's been caught. The anonymous user had said last year, "I met them all at a bar once. The one whose whole shtick is 'I love my wife and kids' was insanely creepy and tried to hook up with my friend. Figures, lol. Poor girl kept trying to dance and have a good time, but he kept going behind her trying to kiss her neck and get her to grind on him, lol. She kept moving, but he was pretty persistent. Offered her to go to the hotel and also tried giving us backstage tickets to their show the next day. The whole rest of the night, I tried to rack my brain about what the F they do at these shows and who would pay for that shit. Also asked the guy with glasses if he's always that sloppy, and he reluctantly said yes, LMAO. And then a year later, the Reddit user had said, "Hi, that was me, lol. It was real. That's why all the shit hitting the fan is so unsurprising to me." Someone had asked, "Was all the guys there when he did that? That's pretty disappointing." Yeah, they were all there, and some crew members too. I even bought them all drinks. So obviously, ex-BuzzFeed employees have been commenting about Ned Fulmer since the cheating rumours got exposed, and they're not surprised. Here's what some of them said. 2022, the year we realised that wife guys are still guys. I have reconnected with almost every work friend I have in the last 8 hours. T-minus 13 minutes. Very much not surprised. Up. And then another employee had spoken out on TikTok exposing her experience working with Ned Fulmer and her thoughts on the whole drama.
This is all I'll say on this topic because, yes, I did work with him. No, I did not like working with him. Did I express this to other coworkers? Yes. Was I made to feel like I was the wrong one? Absolutely. Don't trust people when they make one thing their entire personality.
People in the comments of this viral TikTok were agreeing. I don't understand the shock, because whenever a man speaks about his wife that much, she starts to seem like an accessory to him and not a person.
This is a lesson for all of us. I thought it was pretty obvious, but if you have to make it your entire personality, it means you're compensating for that fact. That's what that means.
Yeah, their relationship did always seem a bit forced, and people are pointing this out now.
Okay, I went to take my dog for a walk. I feel like everyone says this on TikTok. I wasn't expecting the response that I got, but here we are because honestly, I was at BuzzFeed. I did not work for Try Guys LLC. I knew the guys at BuzzFeed before they, I think it was like a couple years before they ever became, what they are now. I know how they got started and I know why the 4 guys are there. Like I was working at BuzzFeed when that original Kim K video came out.
So everyone was saying pretty much that they're happy this ex-employee isn't getting in trouble for speaking out, but because the TikTok started going viral of her exposing Ned, she'd started to worry she may get sued. She'd said in the comments, "Honestly, the anxiety in me is now wondering if I made a mistake."
And I was like a lowly intern, and then I forget what my next title was. I think I was like some form of a producer, but that's like the next tier. I was only there for 6 months, but Ned was my direct supervisor.
Someone had commented, "The only way you can get into trouble is if you signed an NDA and it hadn't expired yet. I know Gabby's has expired, etc., so you're probably fine." The ex-employee had continued speaking on the situation and exposed how she knew something was up when Ned wouldn't stop making his wife and being a family guy his whole personality.
Don't trust people when they make one thing their entire personality.
Now, someone had commented under this something I thought was really interesting. I just thought it was super forced, and then come to find out it was with Alex, who also used her engagement as her personality. That's so interesting that these people who are making their partners, or the idea of marriage or engagement, their whole personality just to cheat on them, is so forced and shady. The ex-employee went on to say this.
Yeah, so a lot of people are asking, it's like, well, why didn't you like him? Why didn't you like him? I think that it's like, it has a lot to do with this. Like, it felt like every time I saw him in a video, I just felt like he was being fake. I just felt like he was very judgmental of me personally. I mean, he's my direct superior. I get that, but I did not feel supported by him. I felt like he was very difficult to talk to. There was a meeting in particular where I brought up a video idea and he literally scoffed in front of everybody.
So yeah, this ex-employee was able to pick up on the vibes pretty quickly in her toxic workplace environment. More ex-employees have since spoken out about what it was like to work for Ned. Apparently he's not a very nice individual and very different when the cameras are off. And majority of the employees who worked at BuzzFeed underneath him had said that it was a really toxic work environment. A lot of ex-employees are happy too now that he's gotten exposed and feel like justice has kind of been served. Former fans had also tweeted about the situation. You can see the BuzzFeed ex-employee joining forces and have some sort of reunion after the news drops. Heard he was actually so toxic during the BuzzFeed days. He was a manager and hired lots of the employees and they left because of him. Wow, the actual personality behind a family man. So what are your thoughts on this whole Try Guys cheating scandal now? Let me know in the comments.